Hey guys, this is Will from over at PT Final Exam here today talking to you about the NPTE score, the dreaded NPTE score, and what it means if your score was withheld. And so I get this every quarter, someone who has a score withheld. And if you deal with enough NPTE students, you'll find that this is really not that uncommon to have a score withheld. Now, the real trick is understanding why, keeping calm, understanding why, and getting in behind or into the mind of the FSBPT. So go with me here about the NPTE score being withheld. So there are a couple of main reasons, and you can find this on the NPTE website. A couple of main reasons for why the NPTE score would be withheld. So typically what would happen is that you take it on test day, and then typically 5 business days later is when the scores are reported to the jurisdictions, meaning that the state jurisdiction. And that's typically when most students are able to see whether they passed or failed. Sometimes they can't see the exact score yet, but they can see pass-fail typically by 5 business days. So some of you out there will see, rather than a pass or a fail, you'll see that a score has been withheld. All right, so there are a couple of reasons for that. Now, the first one is really due to test nerves. So if you have an abnormal response pattern, and this means that you got the questions that were easy, you got them wrong, and you got the hard questions, the ones that were more difficult, you got them correct. And this, honestly, this is one that's tough to avoid simply because of the anxiety. However, this could also be the case if a person had a very narrow band of studying where they studied only one topic area, they did really well in one topic area, but did very poorly in other topic areas. Essentially, this is just the computer, and remember, this is all computerized graded testing, meaning that it's all instantaneously scored. But the abnormal response pattern is something that the computer program kicks out. Has nothing to do with you personally. It's just the answer response pattern that they observed during the scoring process. The other reason would be for ultra low scoring. Again, this would just be to review to make sure that there was not some error. I mean, just think about this. What if the computer managed to not grade a whole portion of the test? Obviously, that would kick out a very low score, and so therefore they want to make sure that any ultra low scores are not due to a result of the computer. This is one that I see all the time over at PT Final Exam. We see lots of large score increases. That doesn't necessarily mean passing, so you could go from a 500 to a 575 and still get the score withheld just for that large score increase. However, most of the time, it does mean a large score increase and getting up near or past that passing mark. So this is one. A lot of times I tell people just hang on to that hope that it's for a large score increase, the score withheld, that's what it's really going for. Otherwise, you can just worry yourself into just a puddle. So make sure that you are trying to calm down the nerves as much as possible. And then the other thing is if there were to be a testing center incident, so for instance, if there was a student who attempted to cheat or if there was a disruption at the test center, they would want to, again, review those manually. So that's what the score being withheld does. All right, so what do you need to do when you get a score that is withheld? Well, immediately check your email because the FSBPT, the Federation of State Boards of Physical Therapy, that governing body, they're sending you a questionnaire. They will send you a questionnaire via email. Be sure to check your spam box. Make sure that you get that questionnaire, fill it out completely and honestly. What they're just trying to see is if there was some random Facebook group with stolen questions that you were a part of or something. I don't know. They're just trying to find out if there's some answer pattern or I don't know. They're trying to see if there's anything fishy going on. Then make sure to submit it. And then everyone's favorite thing to do, you just have to keep waiting. Wait, and then wait some more. And really it's just down to this. You have to wait for them to officially validate your score and post it for you to view. And so typically I've not ever seen any go, well, I can't say never, but very often they are released within 8 business days. That just means that you have to wait a few extra days while they sort out the score being withheld. However, they almost always, 99.9% of the time, they have all scores posted and up by 10 business days following the exam, obviously excluding Saturdays and Sundays, 10 business days. And you will be able to see on the FSBPT website when the account is updated and your score or your result has been posted. So bottom line is you just keep checking FSBPT, try to calm down the anxiety as much as possible, and just hang in there. Wait and see what happens. Don't start making big plans or study plans or anything until you get that score in your hand. So as much as you can, distract yourself, go find something fun to do, get a little bit of exercise, spend some time with quality people, surround yourself with people who love you, and just hang in there. That's all I can say. Hang in there. Anyways, that's my little tip for score being withheld. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Be sure to check out our other videos on YouTube, as well as head over to ptfinalexam.com. You can always find free courses, lots of fun stuff over there. So peace out. Will Crane fist bumps all around, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.